Alright, hello everybody. Today we are here at, back at Blue Boston, for the last race here for a while, because, we unfortunately have to get rid of the fictional tracks, but, well, for now, I got a plan for them. But yeah, we're back at Boston, sun setting here as we get ready to go tonight. The race should end under the night sky if things are working like they should be. Yeah, first time here with the Gen 6 cars. Last time here it was Dodge winning after some controversy with people switching cars and whatnot. You're not allowed to do that anymore. But yeah, no, we're back here and we're looking forward to a good race. Already that was a really quick lap, compared to my test laps with like the choose cone and the setup and everything. So that was a pretty good lap already. I don't know if we're gonna be able to improve on that. That was really good. But 20 minutes practice and qualifying here, one segment for both. Um, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't remember how much draft these cars have because I just copy pasted them from New York. If you remember that race, I know that one was cut short, but yeah, that was the last race we used these specific cars. So I don't think I changed a single thing on these cars actually from New York to here because they're pretty much, I mean, outside of the banking, it's pretty much the same track. This track's 400ths of a mile bigger, and it's only 19 degrees of banking in the corner. I believe New York is like 28, 26, 28, somewhere around there. So, yeah, that's really the only difference. This feels a little bit more of a traditional short track. New York feels a little bit compacted. So yeah, this is kind of like the last. I feel like this is almost as short as you can get the track without making it feel like you can't have a functioning race, a normal functioning race here. But yeah, no, we're happy to be back here at Boston, and we expect a good race here. We had a good race here last year, and yep, Banana's probably gonna be complaining about something. Never mind. But yes, the track out here in Boston, Massachusetts, it is all blue for the Blue 500 because it's a whole track of just blue. um, that's kind of the theme of this track. But yeah, as we go up the racetrack here, able to keep it off the wall. I don't know what paint scheme Banana's gonna be running today. He's got two of them down there. But yeah, I'm on mobile right now. I'll join council before. Oh boy. Mobile around a short track is just begging for a disaster. Trying to sail it in the corner, get the car pointed for exit. There we go. That was a couple hundred-ish. Now we're way up the track. Yeah, with the way these cars work, you can kind of just diamond the corner a little bit to get speed, which is weird. Probably should have tightened the cars up a little bit for that, but you know, it is what it is. Because that just kind of happens if I make the cars loose enough, or you really get a slide into the corner, you can kind of just diamond the corner and get good lap times for that. I don't really want. Well, that's a Gen 6 car. It's kind of fine, but I still prefer that not to happen. So, it is what it is, though. I don't know, for being a 14.7, though, that was a really good lap. I mean, the first lap was really good, and obviously we just tried something a little bit different to get the... I mean, it was 200, so that was somewhat significant, but, if we aren't going to be able to recreate it, then I don't know how much that was really worth it. As we tag the apron there. Yeah, I think the sun's setting. I think everything's working like it should. There we go, 14.6, 8.3. Try one more different line I think I want to try, but I don't know if it's really going to be worth anything. That just allows a little more exit speed. can do that a little better in one here. Oh, we got the wall. It's probably not good. Yeah, it's a mile an hour. That could be the couple hundreds at this point. Oh, geez, you can see the tire marks from Banana, yep. No, not up high, so maybe the middle. To get the speed and the shorter way around the track. It doesn't look like it. Right now, we're in the discovery phase of what can we do to get speed out of the cars. I think you want to enter low, get to about the middle line, get the car pointed, get as much speed as you can for the exit. It's probably the best way to get around here, it looks like. These cars are slidey in a way, so you gotta try to, like, it's like the more rotation you get, though, like, the more speed you carry at entry, you gotta slow the car down more to get the car rotated, and then that kind of just sacrifices lap time in general. We got 8/10 on Banana or 6/10 on Banana at the moment. Take it. Okay, that was a pretty good corner. Should have been able to stay in the gas a little bit more there, but still. That was a really, really good lap with that 14.6. I mean, it's still 14.68, so it's not like it's, you know, a low 14.6, but nonetheless, that's the fastest lap I've seen around here, so I can recall that as in, like, using up the wall or another car or no draft or anything, so that's probably a good sign that we got a good race car we usually do in Acre here. But yeah, no, we'll, see if it can win here. I felt like we had a pretty good car last year, and I kind of got over aggressive early because everybody was, I mean, it's short track racing. Everybody got mad at everybody and kind of made our aggressive move, I think, a lap too early. So I kind of, yeah, I should have managed getting to the leaders a little better. So it timed out to where I made the move I made coming to the white flag on the last lap, but I got to the leaders quicker than I should have if I wanted to win the race. Honestly, probably than I was anticipating. So yeah, might have found something there. If we can just slowly slow the car down as we get some lag there, so we'll be way up the track that time. Until I see somebody sliding the car like this, I don't think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try to gonna try to convince him it's like, no, it's not fast. You gotta, like, lock yourself into a line and run. Like, the high line was a really good line here last year, I remember, so we can try. Like, you kind of need to slide the car a little bit for that, but, like, you know, for the entry, but you kind of lock the car in the lane anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much what you do, but yeah, we're up the track. All right, there's nobody behind me. We're just going to bring it down pit road. Is it 35 or 40? It was 40. All right. Leaderboard up here. Oh, it didn't. Oh, man. Alright, whatever. I thought I put in a lap script so it would count the laps I actually run, but nope. Not doing that today, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna hop on console here. Got a nice, refreshing drink of water right there. Let's see. Fastest lap. Yep, okay, it shows up the same. Good. And there's Banana. Alright, so now we stop sliding the car. We see if he discovers that himself. Now you just lock the car into a lane like a slot car. And just hope he doesn't realize that that's not the fastest way around here. Because that's how you at least get pole position. Maybe he does that for the race. And then towards the end, we just, you know, use our superpowers of diamonding the corner on the bottom. I mean, honestly, the line I'm running, I see some potential in this here. Sailing into the corner from the middle line, cut down the racetrack. That might not be bad, honestly. Yeah, but Banana Alt and Roblox Thieves are the same people, so don't worry about that. I'm surprised this isn't faster than it is, honestly. Yeah, 14-8 immediately. He sees what we're doing. He is directly behind us. I don't know how strong Draft is either. I'm trying at the top. Yeah, it's kind of sliding the car too much into the corner. For our own good, we got the wall there. Okay, so he's got a good car too. I'm going to bring it down pit road here. Get some more speed in this thing. Perfectly executed pit entry right there. Okay, he is kind of slot car. He is kind of running the slot car line right now, so that's what we want him to do. This are the mind games we have to play in practice qualifying like this. Obviously, we got the wall that's going to knock out a mile an hour of the car, so you want to get the speed back in here. I don't know where Banana's going to be. I'm going to sneeze. That one was ready to come up for a while. My eyes were watering up and everything. I was waiting for that one. Yeah, no, but we got Banana believing the high line is the best line. Looks like there's a mile an hour draft, so I doubt that's really gonna matter as he gets the wall right there. We got a really good corner there, just rolling the center. Never even hit him there, just diving low now. This is where we really got to convince him the slot car line is the best way around here, because you can't really, I can't slide into the corner on the bottom, basically. Honestly, with these cars, the bottom line might be the best. Well, we're playing pretty good on the top. You have to really get your car pointed for the bottom line to work when we're running slot cars like this. Like, I think there is still potential in the top line, as we basically are just practicing racing now. We aren't even practicing for lap time. Yeah, but see, like, now we have the momentum up here. Like, you can't gas it up in the center for the most part. You kind of got to pinch the guy down, but you can make the outside line fight. So this could be a very, very good race here if this is what we're going to see. So we're just kind of holding each other up here. This is honestly more defensive from my part. I know I'm driving offensively right now, trying to maintain positions. Banana just gasses it up and takes the spot, but we aren't giving it up yet. Sail it into the corner a little bit. Yeah, no. So the bottom lane does prevail eventually if you're really aggressive with it, but see, now goes to defend our line. We'll take a crossover, throw a slide job here. Oh, nope, we got the wall there. Thought we would clear him. He had just enough momentum to get by us there. But yeah, no, I mean, that was more defensive on my end. Trying to keep him from, getting a crossover through the corner like that. Yeah, like you did right there. Like moving down the racetrack. Because if I get to the top lane there, he's not able to really do anything. So, he's pitting, my bad. Yeah, we need a pit button. We need a pit button desperately. I'm going to have to contact people from MWRT and be like, hey, I need some of your pitting technology. Bounce off the wall. Well, that's if we... it shouldn't matter too much, but, Because we're either using MWRT or we're going to, like, kind of do what we did for, like, Nashville, the streamed race at Nashville last year, where we kind of just, like, set up the Argle cars on the track that we're going to and say, all right, here's what we're going to, almost like for the drivers who know the Dice Cup series, what they did there. We might do something like that too. I haven't fully decided yet, but we'll see. Obviously, for the fantasy tracks that are grandfathered in, that's different, but tag the apron there. Yeah, I think we're going to be a minute off schedule. That is a terrible job timing everything. I think he did that to get behind us, too, just kind of see what we're doing. I'm going to go back to the top here. The positive with the high side, obviously this goes for kind of any track where the high side is a good lane to use. Is you get your straight line speed quicker. The bottom lane obviously is the shorter way around the track. However, you do kind of have to really fight. I mean, here it's a little bit better. This year it seems like the low line is a line you can use. I mean, obviously I was making it work really good. However, if we are going to be slot carring like this, then this is probably the... Oh, we got the wall. Then obviously, you know, you're going to want to try to fight from that outside lane, so... Just get the car pointed. You know, you can't... The disadvantage is you can't gas it up in the center. You know, from the bottom lane, you can kind of dominate. I guess you could dominate on the top, but you're at a higher risk of getting in the wall and getting damaged, so it's not really worth it. But, you know, nonetheless... Let's get down to the final 4 minutes of practice and qualifying. I got to update acre points and everything, but actually I'm going to bring it back down pit road so I can speak on this matter a little bit. Alright, so just parking in a pit box right now. Looking at the acre schedule, looking forward here. Let's see, that's the ISRA schedule. The acre schedule for this year. Let's see. So yeah, Boston, we go to Rock Hill, and then we have 2 road courses to end the regular season. So 3 more races in the regular season. Then the playoffs are Harlan, Arlington, Argyle Autofield, Euclid, Detroit, Nokia Raceway, and Acre MI ends the season. So yeah, that is the rest of your schedule here. 2 new tracks still to go, or 3 technically for the acre schedule. New tracks to go in the shortened in the race that's in the schedule that's been shortened to 28 races is what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, that's that on that front, and yeah. Yeah, I think Banana's on pit road too. We're both we're both on pit road now, but yeah, no, that's what it's looking like here. For that, when was the last? Let's take a look at the short tracks here because this is basically pre-race too. Last short track is Battle Creek where I won. Seattle was a short track where I won. New York City was a short track where I won. And UPR was a short track, but that was with the Gen 7 car still, so that one's not really applicable. So we've been pretty good on the short tracks. We've won the last 4 in this division, 4 in a row. So I am hoping we can continue. I can continue this streak of winning, both on short tracks and in general. However, I do not know if that will happen. Obviously, we're gonna have to wait till the end. It's like a terrible 3 and 4. Banana is there to say hello, and he is all over our bumper there. Give me the exit speed a little bit. Yeah, you can't really diamond the high line. That's kind of the problem. But you can get back to the guy on exit and probably throw a crossover. So I don't know if the high line is necessarily the best line overall, but you can use it if you need to. We can just sail the car in court. I don't know what my crew chief has been doing with these Gen 6 brakes, but he has been, with the Gen 6 cars, he has been giving me perfect brakes. Yeah, the perfect brakes. So I don't know if he matches the setup with the brakes as we are way up the track. Have a big moment. Man's going to get there. To try to convince him you can't slide the car into the corner. Running out of time here in practice qualifying. There we go. That's a little bit better. We're up the track. Tag the wall. And now we're way down the track. Yeah, I'm pitting. I'm done trying to improve here. Looks like it might just be me and Banana tonight. But yeah, here we go. With 30 seconds to go. We might be able to get back around for one more. But still, it's 14, 15-second lap times. So actually, yeah, we probably could get around for one more. Yeah, we can definitely get to the line for one more. So me and Banana, we got about one more lap here. We'll see if Banana can improve 2 or about a 1/10.5 here to make up that ground. Because again, Banana and Roblox users are the same person. Final lap for both of us. He's up against the wall, so it's over for him. And that's going to do it. We are on pole for the final race. Well, for the foreseeable future, the final race at Boston. Again, I do have plans for these fictional tracks to come back one day, but obviously not the time for that yet. So, but yeah, that's going to do it for the race, guys. Or for the race. For practice and qualifying. If you want to see more, then leave a like and subscribe. Do all that stuff. Main race is on the Acre channel. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.